Whew. Hey people, yes, why is this boy wearing glasses? Why is this boy high fashion today? Because I'm everything I told you. Like sometimes I'm in boxer shorts, sometimes I'm naked, sometimes I try to be everything. And yeah, this is who I am. Like sometimes I'm, I just love clothing, and it's also for me it makes me feel better that I'm actually going to work, because I would go to work like this for real. So yeah, welcome to today's message. My name is Serhat, if you don't know me, and let's dig into the reading today. I don't know if this is rude to have some sunglasses, but I feel like this makes everything more dramatic if you have sunglasses, like hi. Okay, Spirit, we call upon you, light, angels, love. What's today's message? Which deck shall I use? Okay, they tell me the whole time, Psychic Tarot. Let's go. What's today's message? I call upon Archangel Gabriel, Michael, Zadkiel, Guardian Angels, Love, Light. Let's stick to today's energies. Woo! Okay. Wow. Amazing. Deception and envy is in reverse. And deception is always about falling masks, seeing through the illusions, seeing number 7 in reverse. It's like you finally listened to your intuition today. You finally started listening more to this inner spirit. You finally started to see, before, like, it was more seeing in between, like being in between, seeing through the illusions of your surroundings, yet holding on to their essence and not making, like, you understood now to see the conditioning. You understood now to see through the masks of the people, of yourself, even of your own shadows. Amazing, because the second card is Rejoice in Celebration, number 3. 3 of Cups energy, as in like finding more balance, 11, and seeing now finally your tools. It's like, look, 1 wand, 1 sword, 1 pentacle, and 1 cup. It's amazing, because you started to see through the illusions. You started to understand who is authentic, who not, and balanced out your own cups, your own swords, your own pentacles, your own wands. Like this is amazing, because you imagine all your experiences, all your emotions, all your mental thoughts, all your beliefs, all your material harvests and things that you put into action, like everything that is based on the wands, on like water, earth, fire, air. You declared everything that is not longer in alignment. This is like it's like one step before the Fool energy, the balance card, because because the Fool, if you look at the Fool card in tarot, it has this wand, like this baggage with the covered in a towel or something, and just like going somewhere, starting new beginnings. And in this thing, there is 1 sword, 1 pentacle, 1 wand, and 1 cup. Complete, like you have everything now that you needed to work for your new beginnings that are coming now. And one last thing of your lessons was to see the last deceptions and to see the last masks that are falling now, that fell now, that already has fallen. This is, because of this momentum, I have glasses, because this is so dramatic. Like, because this is so important. Because this is so, like, this was the last step. This was like, look how beautiful. Like, really, like putting off your glasses and be like, really? Like, really? Like, why didn't I see this before? Why haven't I seen this earlier? This kind of thing, but without guilt. It's like more like laughing at yourself and be like, like, thank you, intuition. Thank you, person XYZ. Thank you, my own shadows, for seeing that in this person. Thank you for realizing what I've been supporting the whole time. What kind of energy, what kind of thing, This is like really, really becoming more in tune with your own spirit, with like seeing the bigger picture and understanding the puzzle pieces that have played their specific certain roles in your reality. Puzzle pieces manifested and embodied by certain people, embodied by your own shadows that you started to see in those certain people. Everything. Let's clarify. Tarot, yes. And those 3 cards, I don't know, like, that's no, Spirit. Okay. Deception and envy. Clarifier, please. Yo. Page of Swords. You see, like, choosing you, choosing healing, being so secure. He's completely clothed in red. Looking at the blade and the reflection of the blade and seeing yourself in the mirror of the blade, like of the reflection, and seeing also your enemies or the people who are not authentic towards you, seeing your own shadows, and choosing healing, choosing the plan, choosing what makes you feel abundant, choosing what makes you feel rich, choosing what makes you feel bliss. This is part of, like, cutting also the cords with the people, you know? Being like, no, like, I see the reflection from my blade, and like Kill Bill kind of thing, and being like, everything, like, everyone who tries to stab me in the back, I see you. I don't want you. I don't need you at my table, in my life, in my energy. I respect you, though. I respect your energy. I respect your essence, because you played your part, because you're as much part from source as I am, as anyone else. The thing is, I don't tolerate this anymore at my table. You can be whoever you want to be, and you can play those games if you want to, or continue being like this way towards other people, but with me, not anymore. I realize that now, and I'm grateful for you. You played a beautiful, perfect role, puzzle piece embodied with you and your conditions in my path. And I see good in you. I started seeing good in you, and I will continue seeing good in you, because I see through the conditioning. I see through the package layer that is wrapped around your light. And that's why you are the way you are, consciously, unconsciously, intentionally, non-intentionally. I understood, I understand, and I will understand. You know? Amazing. Rejoice and celebration. What? Let's check this card. Clarification. Whoa. Yes, 10 cups in reverse. Okay, why now? There wanted to come another card. Let's, Spirit, like, define more, please. Why 10 cups in reverse? I feel like the card fell down here. And maybe this first card from this deck is explanation of the 10 cups in reverse. Let's check. This is experimenting at its finest with Serhat. Heartache and loss. Beautiful. It's like, don't be ashamed. Don't feel guilt for losing those people, because you didn't lose them. Firstly, they lost you. Secondly, you gained something from that. You gained something. You gained a beautiful lesson that you can adapt now as wisdom, by letting go of those people, by choosing you, by seeing, again, by seeing their conditioning, holding onto their essence, yet allowing yourself to let go and not tolerating anymore their energy at your table. Thank you, Spirit, by the way. Like, this card literally, you saw this you saw it, right? This card literally fell on the deck. This is like, you are here with me in this experience, as not knowing what's going on as I am, you know? Beautiful. Don't step in your own way. Don't sabotage your blessings and new beginnings emotionally coming to you, because they're going to come. There is like something beautiful on its way. Don't be like in balance with your feminine energy. Don't reflect back and be like, yeah, but I did this and I was also not this and blah, blah, blah. Or like, I feel like some of you get even psychically attacked by maybe those people, by maybe experiencing things. Call upon Archangel Michael. He cuts the cords. Say it with me. I call upon Archangel Michael to cut the cords with present XYZ in all timelines, past, future, parallel dimensions. I call upon Archangel Michael and I welcome his help with his blade to cut the cords energetically, psychically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally with the people XYZ in all timelines and all timeline realities, past, future, present. I'm grateful, I'm grateful, I'm grateful. These kind of affirmations, because It's about cutting the cords, not in your present moment as well, like of course, but also in all the other timeline realities, because we wander with our mind. And then we look back to the past, and sometimes we have scenarios in our head that creates these possible realities, or realities that even may happen, and we get just triggered. Cut them, cut the cords, let go of those. Heartache and loss, let go what doesn't serve you, let go of what is hurting you, let go of what is making you feel low. Let go. Because the more you let go of the things that are pulling you back, the more you can move forward and invite the things that are pushing you forward, you know? Woo! Before letting go of this jacket, there must be a dramatic momentum coming in this reading, because all my life is just being like on stage, light is on, and you know. I felt like for balance, I have to use this deck. Or Spirit, what are you saying? Okay, the tarot deck with this in combination. Just like be, you know, okay, balance, clarification, please. 5 Pentacles. Yeah, it's like, again, this is so amazing. Like, do you see the symbolism? Like, I'm stepping forward. No, wait. Do you see the symbolism here? 4 Pentacles and 1 Pentacle, right? Don't giving a shit anymore about what others saying. Seeing like you're blossoming sacral chakra way, like not surrendering and not nurturing yourself to others. Plus solar plexus energy, because it's like a little bit orange, and you know, like red, safety, root chakra, mothering, nurturing yourself, blah blah blah. Plus sacral chakra, yellow, is like orange, solar plexus. Solar plexus is also, when it's balanced, understanding you're not a slave anymore from the matrix. You understand your own capabilities with your creative power, with your creation energy, and you go for that. You go for that because you created the foundation that you needed, and you let go of this foundation because you're pushing forward. You get pushed forward by spirit with the butterflies. And look now at the balance card. Do you see how amazing this is? There are 4 tools: Wand, Pentacle, Cup, and Sword. Like the energy in your beginning before you enter into Fool. Balance out, like means like having these 4 tools that you need, that you have chosen in your life, and following now, just going through, just stepping into the new beginnings, doesn't giving a shit anymore. Don't give a shit anymore about the people there, because spirit protects you. Butterfly, angel energy, again, Archangel Michael. Something purple, Archangel Metatron. It's also red, purple. Like Archangel Metatron and Michael helps you to maintain, to see the possible realities in the best serving way with your balanced third eye, 6th chakra for Metatron. And Michael is the one that cuts the energies that are not serving you, that are protecting you, bringing you stability, balancing out your wings, and helping you to continue to fly forward, you know, as if you're bicycling the first time bike, and when you were little, I didn't have that. I had to learn it without, and it was challenging. Those 2 things that stabilize your bike, so you can so you don't have to focus on balancing out. This is like Michael. This is Metatron. They help you stabilize you, and you can call upon them. There's like limitless help from your angels and your guardian angels and your ancestors and your elementals, whatever you believe in. If it's just Jesus or like Muhammad or Allah, like whatever, you know, like everything's energy, right? And your faith maintains this energy as long as you allow yourself, as long as you connect to yourself and allow that from a heart space. However, just move forward. You have chosen yourself, and now it's the time to continue and move forward and let everything unfold even more naturally. Let's check the last message for today. This is so beautiful. What? Okay. And then I will have to tell you what happened to me yesterday. Okay, balance, clarification plus guidance. Let's see. Archangel Michael and Metatron, what do you have to say? I've got goosebumps. They're here with us, people. It's so beautiful. Views of the ego again. Hey, if you have been following me here, like I think like yesterday or the day before, this was also in a daily message, and this is like you see me shuffling people. Wheels of the ego, 4 of roses, against the ability with the 4, roses, emotions. It's like 4 of cups. I have this feeling or sense this might been like this or this, like upwards or reverse, but let's check the both meanings and then see what resonates the most with you or me, because we're all connected, right? Upright. I will take a step forward if you might allow me. Hey. So, 3 people stand together before a full-length mirror. The man in the center gazes keenly at himself, and it seems his reflection is looking back with a superior air. His is the sole reflection to be seen in the mirror. This card shows that there may be a thoughtless, selfish person in your life, whether in a love, friendship, family, or business relationship. This person is self-absorbed and makes plans only in terms of how they affect him or her. You may have lingered too long, repeatedly. Sorry. You may have lingered too long, repeatedly giving to this person, even though you haven't received much in return. You've tolerated this dismissiveness because you kept hoping things would get better, or perhaps you were too afraid to step away. And this is so beautiful because today in the shower I was thinking exactly of those people and talking to myself out loud, speaking my truth, and releasing, seeing the lessons that they taught me and being so grateful for them. You are called now to be aware this person is unlikely to change, and you may be a delaying to the inevitable. Take an honest look in your mirror and see how staying in this relationship affects your future. Reverse, your tolerance of a self-serving person's behavior has come to an end. You have realized that some lack in your own definition of self has extracted this person who is unable to give. You're ready to give to yourself. You are now more aware of your priorities and you're ready to take the action that honors you. No longer are you willing to be neglected or minimized. You might falter a little bit, but be strong and take the steps to put this person behind you. During this time, whenever your ego causes you to feel lack in your life, say thank you or call upon Archangel Michael, because it's like having these possible realities and wandering with your mind, because this happens to me all the time, and then being psychically attacked because you open up towards those situations, towards this person, and maybe they don't even attack you psychically on with intention. Maybe it's just like they're wandering with their mind, and then this creates this whole thing, However, let's continue. During this time, whenever your ego causes you to feel lack in your life, say thank you for the reminder to turn to your eternal truth in that momentum. Say to yourself, abundance is the condition of my life. Abundance is the condition of my life, yes. Feel yourself filled with the love and power that are inexhaustible. Feel yourself filled with the love and power that are inexhaustible. It is only when you treat yourself better that you declare to the universe that you deserve better. Imagine yourself looking into a mirror, I'll do it in real life, and all you see reflected there is the God within you. Take a moment to sense that truth. Let this part of you be reflected in everything you think and do. And every time you look into an actual mirror, see your divine self there. People, this is so beautiful. Do you feel this energy? Like, breathe it in. I got goosebumps all over my body. This is like divine energy. This is something from intergalactic angelic realms, Like, take this in and let this out what doesn't deserve you anymore in their life, or who doesn't deserve you anymore in their life. They were playing their part, being and embodying this puzzle piece that made you realize your own abundant being, that you've been conditioned to be abundant. Your conditioning is abundance. Say it with me. Abundance is the condition of my life. 5 times I just heard. Abundance is the condition of my life. 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 For real. For real. And take this in. Take this in, because you deserve to be abundant and live an abundant life, because you're already living abundant life, because abundance is condition of your life. Grateful, 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 grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Amazing. Tap into those new beginnings. Be the fool, because you maintain this balance that you need for your new beginnings. Your new beginnings are already here. They already happened. You already have been gone through this door, because you see this, and this is part of your new beginning, you know? So what happened to me yesterday? Thank you so much for being here. If you don't care anymore of what I'm saying, this is about me, like, you know. Let's chill. Let's have some vibes together. Like, I went yesterday to the grocery store. I was like, I need some self-care. I need some me time. I need a lot of chips, a lot of fruits. I need salsa. I need ice cream, or want ice cream. Not that I want. Yeah, sorry. Let's substitute need with want, because we don't need that. We just want that because we feel like we deserve, you know? Yeah, I wanted some nachos, some salsa, some ice cream. And I went to Aldi, and I bought intuitively just things. I saw things and just like grab that, grab this, grab that, some fruits, some this, some that, white chocolate. I looked if it's fair trade, you know, like if I buy chocolate, then I will at least then at least I want to try that it's fair trade. Like being aware of, okay, people who worked for me having this chocolate have at least fair trade conditions. I don't know, maybe fair trade is even something fucked up or something. Like, let me know, please. Let me know, please, if you are aware of that. And but in Europe, there's this fair trade stamp on things, especially chocolate or certified cocoa, where people apparently have better conditions to work. And I mean, in comparison to other chocolates that don't have that, and I don't know the conditions, maybe this is a better solution for me. But I was craving for white chocolate. I bought that intuitively, water, like everything that I need, spinach. Yeah. And then I was at the cash. It was a huge queue, like a huge queue. And this one Aldi employee came to me like out of nowhere, and she was like, come with me in Spanish, and I will open now a new cash. And I was like, okay, like first blessing, you know, like besides all the other blessings that I'm able to buy groceries, that I'm able to finance groceries, that I'm able to treat myself with groceries that I want to because I deserve. And I'm also having like bought lentils, and I want to sprout them so they have more proteins and stuff. I will show you like here. You have to put the lentils for 30 minutes. I bought organic ones for 30 minutes in water in a bowl. And then like at least 30 minutes. You can even like for 6 hours or 1 hour, at least they are in water and absorb the water that they need. And then like for, you put them into this thing here so the water can drizzle down. And every 3 hours or every 6 hours, you wash them with fresh water. And then just like let them there for like 12 hours or something. And you will realize that they will actually sprout. They don't even need that much sunlight. The sunlight in your room that you see with your eyes, you know, it's enough. And enzymes within the lentils will start to be activated because of the water that they absorbed. And then they will start metabolizing, processing things inside of the seed. And it's going to be amazing. It's like seeing your seeds of manifestation in your garden. You water them, you put the work, bleeding, crying, feeling gratitude, etc., sweating. And it's like your desires sprouting and becoming plants and flowers. And this is the same with the lentils. When they have like these, I will show you in the next days, then they're ready to eat, like raw or like fried on the pan with coconut butter and some spices. Beautiful, beautiful. I've done that, like I've been doing that the last time, like 2 years ago in Germany, because in Germany it was so much easier. I could do anything in the kitchen. But like here now with my roommates in the last year, it was really not really the best conditions to do that, not really the best circumstances. And now it is. And I'm so grateful to have my own place where I can do that and have like my own kind of grown food, you know. So I was yesterday at the cash, and you know how much I paid, and this happens to me here and there, you know, just buying intuitively things, and I paid 22 euros. You see that? It looks like a 7 again, intuition, you know, 7 to euros. And I'm so grateful because I don't know. Like, firstly, this number is so important in my life. Whenever I lack in hope, whenever I lack in faith, whenever I lack in self belief, I see this number, and this actually means like have the highest expectations and hopes within your journey for your path. And I do have that. I'm a fucking international model. The whole world wants me to book. The whole world wants me to have in their magazines, in their fashion shows, and wants me to read their tarot cards during, like, you know, Michael Kors or something, or Louis Vuitton, or all the other brands that I just like can't tap into. Wait. Deutsche Gabbana, yes. Like, you have no clue how much I want to work for Deutsche Gabbana, and I'm already walking there in another reality. I don't give a shit. You know, this is how much I expect and believe and have faith in my reality. And this is how much you have to have and should have and do have in another reality about your desires and your hopes and your loves and faith and whatever you spread for seeds for your life, you know, whatever you're going through right now. Because there's some people who have lost their jobs, or who are struggling in between losing their job or not. And it really touches me, because then I look into my life, and it just makes me more aware of how much I can be grateful for my circumstances right now. And this is so, don't lose the hope, people. This is your sign. The 2222 is something that you see right now as well. So don't lose your hope. Keep your hope. Maintain your faith to the highest expectation. Something beautiful is coming on its way to you. And just try the best that you can do with the tools that you have. Because, like, whatever is happening with the planets and Saturn being in Aquarius, and this whole virus and quarantine and this and that, it's just here to put you in a stage of being for your highest good. We don't see the highest good sometimes in our present moment, because our two eyes and our ego is so hurt, or doesn't see the bigger picture, or is not connected to source, or the fear is louder than our intuition. This is normal. This is human experience. This is something that you don't have to feel bad for. Just do your best, maintain your best, and look within you and hear within you what your voice is telling you. Maybe you have this, maybe right now during this time, and not maybe, it is what it is. You will receive the biggest idea and give birth to something so beautiful that will make you to a multi-billionaire in another reality already has. You know, and this would not happen if you wouldn't have lost your job, if you wouldn't have had the time to actually maintain and listen to your spirit and see what kind of ideas you can create, because you're so gifted with beautiful gifts, with beautiful skills, with this creative energy that you have within you is as much as in anyone else, as much as in the most famous people in the world, because they just tapped into their energy, and you can tap into this energy too, as much as I am allowed to tap into this energy, you know. And sometimes these things astrologically happen just to push us into this cold water, so we actually see that we're able to do that. I learned bicycling without those two things, and I fell so many times on my face, and I cried, and I didn't want to, and it was a process of like 1 year or something. And I learned to ride my bike with 6 or 7 years old, in comparison to the other kids when they learned it with 4 or 5, because they had such a more like an easier time by using those two things that were stabilizing the balance. I didn't have that, and I was crying a lot. But you know, like, yes, it's like part of our journey, you know. And I'm so grateful for whatever challenged me in my life, for whatever person I've met in my life that had this deception and envy and was not authentic towards me, and was maybe manipulating me emotionally, or not supporting me the way that I supported them, not giving back equally the way of how I gave them. Because in another reality, I bet I was behaving the same way towards other people who were giving me a lot, who were making me feel a lot supported, who were making, like, you know, whatever I see in other people's, like, whatever bad and darkness I see in someone is the darkness that I embodied once, at least in my lifetime, in this incarnation, towards someone else. Or maybe even in past life, I just hear it. You know, yeah, this is me, Serhat, trying to be honest and authentic. But this is true. Like, when I see something bad in someone, then it's just like a reflection of myself. That's why, like, even towards those people where I realized today, even taking a shower, I spoke out loud my truth, and I see so much good in them. I see so much their essence, and understand they must have their reasons why they got conditioned the way that got conditioned in regards towards their actions towards my being, you know. So that's it, what it is. So I see good in them, and I'm grateful for them, and they taught me beautiful lessons, as much as I taught others beautiful lessons when I have been my darkest versions of myself, you know. Like, I don't know if you can follow me, but this is like my thoughts, and thank you so much for being here with me. I have to give you some messages because you made it till like you stayed till like now. So let's give you some messages, because this is some extra for the people who stayed here. But this is so, like, I don't know if this was not planned. Like, you know, this was not planned. This is like not an extra for people who stayed. This is like for you, just to like another reading. Like 3 messages. Let's see. This fell on 10 cups in reverse. You have a beautiful, vibrant energy. Yes, no matter who sells you something else or what kind of lack in ego you have in regards to this person and this experience and this dynamic that you have made, you have a beautiful, vibrant energy. 1111. You're on the right path. Beautiful. And another confirmation, meet someone new. Yes, the more you let go of the people who are not in vibrational alignment anymore with you, the more you make space for the new ones that are coming to your way, that are already there in another reality, that you're attracting each other right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you so much, and sending you some Reiki. Okay. Cool. Bye.